Monty, I guess that one pretty satisfying, pretty gutsy effort from your boys.
Yeah, massive effort. Everyone knows we spent 3.5 hours on the bus on the way down. Again, hopefully there was no real tragedies, but real tough journey to get down here. The boys got off the bus and we rushed everything to get ready. So massive credit to the boys. I thought the first half we played some good stuff and we looked dangerous every time we went forward. I think second half then just became that was probably everyone's going to have their opinion on watching that, but it just became a bit silly then towards the end of the game.
I guess their goal obviously came from a corner, but defensively in open play you guys seem really solid. What is it do you think you kind of getting right when teams are transitioning and trying to break you down?
Look, they're a direct team, they've got a big target man in Arabulli, and they knock a lot of balls into him, and a lot of diagonal balls, a lot of balls in behind, and they're very direct, so we knew that, and we knew we had to be brave and not be dropping too deep. I thought we defended really well. I thought we could have killed the game off so many times. That's the most disappointing thing from tonight, but fair play to MacArthur, they can scrap. Dwight's done a great job with them. They know how to win games of football. But to be honest, I think there could have been a lot more cards given out in that game, and towards the end of the game there it was just everything goes, and just probably for the safety of the players, that's probably worry for both teams, because again, I was a little bit lost for words. Not normally me, but a little bit lost for words towards the end of the game. But like any scrap, you get out with the points, and I thought we deserved the 3 points tonight.
That victory obviously kind of solidifies you in second. I think you're 3 off City at the moment. I know they've got a game in hand, but the way you're playing, there seems to be a belief that you're going to push them all the way to get that top spot.
Look, again, I keep saying it, but everyone wrote us off start of the season. We lost a lot of players. We sold players to Scotland. Probably the best defender in the league in Kai Rolls. Lewis Miller, Birigette, Golden Glove, and look, it's easy for people to say, they'll struggle next year, and that's normal. We've got the smallest budget and the youngest team, but the belief in that dressing room and the boys that were young boys last year, they're now experienced players in the A-League, and now there's more young boys coming through as well. So again, when you got players like Jason Cummins and Marco Tullio, and Sammy Silvera and Benny Nicololo in that front four, you're going to create opportunities. But I thought, defensively as a team, we had to work hard tonight. Could have been a lot easier. It wasn't, and I've got to give massive credit to the boys, the way that we saw the game out, without that being a 20-man brawl towards the end. So probably good to watch, but again, you don't want to be watching that, when there's players' safety at risk. So anyway, bit of emotion towards the end then, but it was a good win.
Last one from me. You mentioned Silvera's impact. He went off with a bang to the knee. Is it serious? What do you think?
Again, I think it was Holman or Drew. Probably the 4th, 5th bad tackle of the game. But Sammy's excellent. If you give him the ball in a tight area and he accelerates away from you can't get near him. And it's a cynical tackle. But every time we got in and around their final third, we had forward runners. We ended up in behind so many times. A little bit sloppy towards the end there. We probably could have easily killed the game off, and that's the most disappointing thing of the game.
But injury-wise, he's fine, Sammy. It's just
again, we'll ice him up and see how he is. But it's a sore one.
Nick, you got the result. The only thing, were you disappointed to let them back with that goal? And also, what do you think the players learnt from there onwards?
Look, I think the game could have been dead and buried if we put our chances away. But they're a physical team, and so, it's a set piece that we didn't deal with. A bit scrappy, bouncing around at the back post, and 2 runs a dangerous scoreline. But even after that, I thought we had 3 or 4 chances to completely kill the game, and we didn't. And that's why it became a little bit of a scrap towards the end, because there was no fouls given. It was just end to end, play on like street football 20 years ago. But again, both teams had to deal with that, and I thought both teams put in a good fight. They can scrap, but we can scrap as well as anybody, and I thought we did that tonight. We had to do that, and to get out with the 3 points was I thought it was well deserved.
I guess looking at it from the other perspective, MacArthur probably could have easily put this game away as well, or enough for Vukovic, some excellent saves made by him. Just how crucial is having such a good goalkeeper to the way that the Mariners like to play football?
Look, they had a couple of good chances. I don't agree with you that they could have put the game away. I thought if both teams would have put the chances away, probably could have been high scoreline, but yeah, we had, I can't remember, forget how many one-on-ones we had, and just chose the wrong decision. But look, as a top-class goalkeeper, he's a world-class goalkeeper. You know, he's experienced, and we brought him back, and yeah, he went to the World Cup. He's come back, and I think everyone's seen now the form he's in. He looks after himself. Age is just a number, and he's enjoying his football. So yeah, a couple of saves. One he had to save when it was his mistake. So other than that, yeah, he made a couple of saves. But even before the one in the second half, I thought there was a cynical foul on our player. It should never have even got to him making a save, but he did, and that's what he's there for. So yeah, he's been superb, and he's a great leader for us.
And then you've got Josh Nisbet, you know, probably one of, if not the smallest player in the league, but he's just so incredibly good in that midfield. How crucial is he to the side as well? Yeah,
Nizzy's been outstanding for us. You know what you're going to get from Nizzy every week. But I thought tonight, you know, the pitch was actually really quick and slippy. If you let the ball run, it just, yeah, again, you know, it was a nice pitch. But yeah, Nizzy in them tight spaces is as good as anyone in the competition. And you know, him and Steele have been going good, and Maxi Ballard, you know, coming back from a bit of a serious knee injury. We fought at the time, but you know, he's back fit now, and I thought he came on as well. Second half, as well as the subs. You know, Ruzi had a couple of chances to kill the game off. Paul Young has had a couple of chances to kill the game off, but you know, you need that impact from the squad. But yeah, Nizzy's been excellent the last couple of weeks.
Nick, you made mention before the traffic dramas leading into the game. Explain to us how a change of schedule can affect the team leading up to a game, especially a game like this was a battle for second.
Yeah, look, it's always, you know, we live in a massive country, you know, normally, you know, you travel down, but look, we don't have the finances to come down when it's a 2.5 hour drive, so, you know, you have to set off and travel down. Yeah, but normally we do the presentation before we get on the bus, and boys have some food, but we literally had to just jump on the bus and take the food on, and you know, talk to the boys on the bus and try and get here and do the presentation. But you know, I said to the boys, it's not an excuse before the game. You know, we can't control that. What we can control is the result and the effort that we put in. And I can never question the boys, the effort they put in tonight. And there's going to be a few sore bodies tomorrow, but I'll give them the weekend off, and then we've got a big week next week and travel to Wellington. So yeah, dust everybody down. But yeah, you can't control that. It is what it is. But you know, we take the 3 points, so we move forward.
Jason Cummings scored again. Where does he rank for you in terms of the league centre forwards? Because he's been so good for you.
Look, I said it last week. If you give Jason all the VAR goals he's had chalked off, I think he's scored more VAR goal disallowed than McLaren's got penalties. So if you add them on, he's probably top scorer in the league. And I genuinely believe that most of them shouldn't have been chalked off. If anyone's watched the goal, so look, Jason is. He just gets on with it, and he can score. You know, he's just an exceptional talent, and you know, it took a while to get going coming back from the World Cup, but I thought he deserved his goal tonight. You know, probably should have scored the easy one in the second half. I don't think he realised how much time he had, but yeah, he's just a top player. You know, a top player, and for me, you know, him and McLaren are by far the best two talisman in the league. But you have to play with good players and a good team that create chances, or you don't score goals. So I think that's something that the boys all do. They create chances for each other, and you know, you give the ball to Jason around the box. Most times he puts it in the back of the net if it's not ruled out for VAR decision.
This fixture is quite often, it's higher than football, it's high scoring football. What do you think it is about this fixture that leads to that? Is it just the styles between the two sides, or? Yeah, look, they're direct. You know, the last game we had, we had a man sent off early in the game, and yeah, we came back from 2-0 down, and we're going on to win the game, and we copped a last-minute goal. But there's two teams that give it a good crack, you know, and I think that's what people want to see. And I thought that was a good game of football tonight, exciting, sometimes for the wrong reasons, but football-wise, yeah, you know, we go out and we try and win every game of football, and you know, they've done that as well this season, and they deserve to be where they are, and Dwight's done a great job with them.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.